Sorry for being a little bit late. Wanted to start stream earlier, but had some technical complications. Ah, my ears. Had some technical complications. Let's get started today. Here we are. There we go. Ta-ta-ta. Okay. I've done some more grinding. And before we do grinding, I am going to go to the next big boss. Up here. I did the little side area on this and unlocked an NPC and everything. It really doesn't matter. It's a tiny, tiny little area. It's literally that building. Not really much in there either. What's important is the next boss we're going to be doing. You might remember me getting the bonfire on the other side there. This is what was across that bridge. Just this little building with one item in it. And then down these stairs, there's something, I believe I already lit the torches in this place. Which is good. I believe I already lit the torches here. I believe I already got everything done. As far as I can remember, at the very least. So, yeah, because I've been down here. I used the key to get down here and just lit all the torches before I came through here again with you guys. Because this place is another area in this game where you need a torch because it is incredibly dark. It is abominably dark in this area, and it is incredibly hard to see. There is actually an area up ahead that will snuff torches out if you walk in it. So it is not fun. We're going to use human effigy here. Use a life gun. Now we could summon our friend here, but that will be unnecessary. Might as well. Right? Now I believe there is a flex sentinel to the left there. Yeah, he doesn't do very much damage. He's kind of weak. Ah! I murdered one of the explosive guys. How's that kill him? The boss fight coming up is kind of easy. It's got a lot more health than I remember. I remember this guy usually going down pretty damn quickly. He shield bounces off? Yes, he does. Yeah, he shield bounces off him, man. That's fucking crazy. Anyways. Moving forwards. I lit the two torches to the left and right using the bastion key, which is the key we found in an earlier area. We get the second big boss of the game. Many people would consider this to be one of the harder bosses in the game. They are somewhat difficult. Honestly, I don't have a whole lot of practice fighting them like the other two major bosses, or the three. But all in all, they're not really like insanely difficult. They're somewhat tricky, that's the issue. As you can see, it's kind of impossible to really get a good shield bounce. They're two-handing their weapon, and beyond that, they're actually quite fast. Very nice. Yeah, that was it. That's the Lost Sinner. Lost Soul of the Lost. And our friend will disappear. And here. I believe there was some spice in here of some kind, or I think it's a restorative item. Ah, this fragmented branch of the ornaments and buttons. That's what it's like. And now we explode. No, not quite. Okay, we don't explode yet. A primal bonfire. That's freaking cool. Well, there you go. The bonfire has been reborn. That was the Lost Sinner. Very easy fight. It's just a short way. It's probably the first major fight you're gonna do unless you go fight the Rotten early. Oh, I believe you now sell stuff. Yeah.
No interest.
Alright. So we can go over here. Quick piece of advice for everyone in chat. We go over here.
I'm glad to.
He will start selling the he will start selling the items of bosses. So you got the Smeltery Demon. Helm of the Smeltery Demon was a great mass of iron that was given life. High fire defense. Ah. The old Iron King was possessed of a great bounty of ore. It's an odd way to say that. Ah. So there is another Smeltery Demon in the game, but we'll get to that later. And this is the Lost Sinner, Mask of the Lost Sinner. It raises equipment load as a passive buff. Spikes pointing inwards suggest this mask was not only used to bind prisoners, but to torture them as well. Straitjacket, tightly clenching belt, presses against the waist bind him. No one knows who this was used to punish, or for what reason. It increases pirate. So this right here is led to a lot of theories. A lot of people think the Lost Sinner is a woman. Is a very ancient woman. Mostly because of increases pyromancy. This device used to restrain the hands of the user. By now no one knows who is being used to punish or what. This is a very odd piece of armor. It actually changes your character's stance. A tainted skirt that the guilty wear in shame. By now no one knows who this was used to punish or for what reason. Mask of the Lost Sinner. So, let me pick that.
Thanks very much. Do come again.
That is the next big box. Now that they are dead, let's switch back to our new primary weapon here. And we don't need a shield for what's coming. Hat.
Oh. You do have a type.
We have the feline legs. Reduces falling damage even further. You can pick that up. Yes. This is what would allow us to talk to that scorpion guy if we cared to buy it. In fact, I might as well.
Satisfied? I'll be around.
And then we can continue. I have been upgrading the Dragon Tooth a good bit. It hurts a lot now. Funny thing about the Dragon Tooth is it actually has the Great Sword light combo, which makes it much more powerful.
Even more flames of a... I don't know what...
So, this is the Rotten. Oh, this is a Fire Link, where we are, Majula. This is the Rotten. That's how far... No. This is the Rotten. This is the Lost Simmer. That is how far that is underground. That is just how far that is underground. There we are. Alrighty then. Why does Twitch never work properly? There we go. Okay. Alrighty then. So from here, we can go and take down the old Iron King. First, there's a lot to loot in this area, so I'll be doing that. The old Iron King is a pretty beastly boss. Aren't you? This T-minus thing does 500 damage per swing, so this Dragon Tooth hurts a lot. Everything I do. It's this guy. One shot. This guy. Who flattens us like a pancake, but our armor is hard enough to just live. This guy. The guy over there. And I can sure take some damage. There we are. Can't quite one-shot those guys, but it's not without a lack of trying. My gear is basically top-notch. Ooh, large titanite shard, very nice. Rare brown. We can go up here for an invasion, I believe, and some extra stuff. These spots will get us wet, which reduces our fire damage by quite a lot. And I believe the invasion coming up deals fire. Now there is an item over here, but I don't remember if it's useful or not. There's the invader. Ah, yes, the destructor. Right. Give me a second, buddy. Here, I'll flatten you again. Alright. The easiest invasion of all time is give him the bonk 3 times. Or 4 times, 5 times, whatever. Either way, he's dead. Push the stone in the mouth. Give us a bunch of water. Now we are fully wet, so we take a significantly less fire damage. Use our last life gem here. Get ourselves back up to full. Now this is a little side here. Oh yeah, we also take a lot of damage. Oh. Beautiful. Beautiful damage. Beautiful build. I am the mountain you must climb. Alon Knight leggings. I think, yeah, you're not a mimic, you're fine. There are steel mimics in this. I know we've only seen trap chests like oh. I don't think that's anywhere near as good as what we got, but I do remember it being a pretty okay weapon. Yeah, it's got a pretty good requirement as well and does some fire damage. Speaking of fire, we start heading down here. The voices are jumping off. We have to be very careful. As you can see, we are very high up off the very tip of a giant pit of the lava. There is an item there we can go for as well, but we kind of have to go for it because we gotta walk around. There it is. It's covered in gold serpent ring. That increases our drop chance. And the Salon Knight's feeling for a smashing. Now, because our equipment load is so high, we take fuckloads of falling damage, even from the smallest of falls. Alright. The switch should just move for me. I found that fucking funny. Oh, hang on. What's that? Yes, that is a blade trap you just activated. It does slam down whenever someone... And understand. There's another important place right here. Up here. We can climb to the very top of it. This is a giant bull statue that is outside. It's supposed to be a reference to the Bible, the Iron Bull, that kind of stuff. That whole nonsense. Anyways, flipping this switch will turn off all the traps in the entire place. As you can see, we're in the head of the bull. See the giant lake of lava outside. Where it came from, I have no idea. Apparently, this kingdom was rich with iron. And the old Iron King made the entire place basically a palace of lava. This kingdom was so rich with iron that it could be... It could forge what we have seen thus far. By the way, these will flatten still. Yes, this one. That's just a normal side. Alright. Here is the next big boss fight. This is the Old Iron King. He's probably the second easiest boss in the game. He's become a chaos demon, if we remember those from the last game. He's a demon of chaos. That hole will kill you more than he does. Right there, that one. Yeah. Now, I'm not sure how powerful I am in comparison to him. I was say, I'm gonna like to see how much damage he actually does. I'll do a decent amount of damage. Oh, he went for his double. That's pretty rare. Yeah, it's about the kind of boss fight you would think it is. I was trying to get on top of his list. Never mind. I know if you stand perfectly still at a certain angle, you can just get on top of him. Like, get on top of his fist. It's really funny. Alright, whatever. You can hit him like that, but that's a little risky. Oh, damn. 3 fire breath moves in a row. That's unfortunate. Oh, damn. He pushed me off. Never expected that. Yeah, you're gonna die to that lava a lot more than you're gonna die to him. I was trying to show off the boss, but he's not doing his one thing, no matter how many times we go around the corner. He can actually, like, move around the arena. I was trying to trigger him to do it. But he didn't do it. He can, like, move around the arena in cool ways, and he's a lot more complex than just a slow boss that swings his fist at you a bunch. He's a lot more complex. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. I do appreciate it. Hoping chat. That makes a 48. Okay, there. Yes, everything is functioning properly. Yeah, like I was saying, it's quite irritating. He won't do the move. He can move around the arena. It's rare for him to do it. I know of some people which actually farm him because of how rare it is. I'm going pretty good. It's going pretty good. Just trying to trigger the Old Iron King to do his more advanced moveset. It's going good, man. It's going good. See that hole right there? He's not doing it. Alright. I will just kill him. Oh, this is a rare one. Watch this. It's a beam of energy he hits you with. It's really cool. Most people hate this boss stuff. But I don't much blame them. Ooh, he hit me with his second shot. Anyways, yeah, it's going pretty good. I'm just trying to... Oh, there's another rare one. There's another rare one. The little, like, volcano eruption around his fists. He's still pretty weak, though. Probably the weakest boss on the game. Or second weakest, according to the Funnily enough, though, when you beat him, Noon, he actually is the gateway to what I would personally consider the hardest DLC. We can actually go into the DLC right now, but we will not be doing it. I think it's actually time for us to explode. It's not. That way is what I would consider the hardest DLC in the game. And not only that, one of the hardest bosses in Souls history, the Fume Knight. Wah! The fucking Fume Knight is a fucking monster. The Fume Knight is one of the hardest bosses in the game. If not Dark Souls in general, just because of how he works. He's got a lot of bullshit. He does way too much damage. And if you don't prep for the boss fight properly, it will be basically impossible. He has little healing bots around the place, which statistically he also has... Oh, damn. The Hunter's Mark Rapier. Black Scorpion Stinger. There's one of these.
Thanks.
But we'll always have some life. He is really annoying. He has these little healing dudes around the place, around the arena. If he steps into that aura, he'll get healed for a lot of his health. The Fume Knight also has the most health, statistically, the most health out of any boss, right next to, I believe it is the King of Drangleic, the Uldric, King Uldric, I believe. He actually has the most health, but that's a game mechanic reason. He has that much. The Fume Knight actually just has an absurd amount of hit points. Let me think. We can now start grinding for Bonfire Acidics. Let's get that going. Actually, you know what else? Bonfire Acidic. Yeah. Wait, this is Skull of the First Sin. Why did I just do that? There. Oh, no, yeah, this is Skull of the First Sin. Yeah, I'm just put on this version. No, he doesn't. Yeah, this is on the original Dark Souls they did. Dark Souls 2 original they did, but Skull of the First Sin, I don't think they actually respawn. No, they don't. They nerfed Bonfire Acidic so well. Probably for the best, considering what they can do. In that case, if that's the case, we have to go to the Dark to do it then. We have to go to the Abyss. I have to go to the Abyss. So there's an area where every enemy has like a 50-50 chance of dropping a Bonfire Acidic specifically. Which means we have to kill the Duke's the Exploration. Damn, never seen that. They still can't do it. We have to go kill the Duke's the Exploration. And then after that... I think we'll go. Trying to think. Anything else? No? Yeah, we can go to the King of Drangleic after that. We could also possibly start some DLCs. Nah. Nah, fuck that. We'll just do the Duke's the Exploration. We will do the Duke's the Exploration. After the Duke's the Exploration, we'll start the Sunken City DLC. Because that's the first one we're going to do. Now let me think. How do I get to the Duke's the Exploration? Ah, that's right. The dwarves. I had to think about it for a second. It's quite the... This game is very confusing. at times. You get to the Duke's Deer Frasia through this path, specifically. I believe we also have the Soul of the Old Iron King in our inventory. No, we don't. We're gonna go the other way. Ooh. I want to go up through this area, kill this elephant guy. Punch off the rat though. Then we go through here, up and over, we get to the mines. After we get to the mines, we kill... the Duke's Deer Frasia, yeah. That's pretty much it. Trying to avoid being toxic there. It's not a fun status effect to play that much. Not a fun status effect. Now, I believe through here, right here. I don't have any in my inventory. God damn, I've been burning through them fucking things. If that's the case, then I'll just go up. I think I've already gotten these guys this shield. Oh no, I already also their weapons, so I can just turn around and go back. Their weapon is actually as heavy as the Dragon Tooth, funnily enough. Alright, in that case, we just go up and around now. Can't think of anything else we need to do, so let's go. Ah, they're throwing hatchets at me. They will do that. They have little stone hatchets that they can throw at you. Someone is in my head. Someone is in my head. Indeed they are. Yeah, okay. Then we got through here then. We've already gotten their weapon. Can I make sure? Yes. Okay. Say hello to him. I see. It's fine. We just killed two. You can just see the archive of the stream on YouTube. We just killed two more really important bosses. We killed the Old Iron King. I remember this is Scholar of the First Sin, so we couldn't actually get more bonfire acidics till a little bit later. We need to get to the King's Castle first. And then we also killed the Lost Sinner before that, which is another one of the 4 important bosses. Ooh, no. Yeah, that's right. Hello. Now, I hope you're not afraid of spider. Damn. What a drop. Hope you're not afraid of spiders, Draco. Because that is precisely what we will be fighting next. As it is time to go to the Blade Village. Number 3. Great life gem. Welcome to the Brightstone Grove. A fascist dictatorship. We have a new follower as well, Draco. So that's nice. Damn, I'm quite powerful. Hello. Nameless soul, proud knight, nameless. There's that. Yes, those are war pigs. These are falconers. Actually, they're quite powerful. I forgot about that. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Anyways, so yeah, we're just going into the new area now. Should probably equip the Havel shield. I think we can almost wield the Havel shield as well with our weapon. Almost. Almost. We're close. We almost got the full Havel set. To be frank, though, I think in this area I'd much prefer this before we go into the boss. I know, those are like the two typical forms of space travel. Well, subspace bending is also sometimes used as well. I think that's what Halo uses. Their fucking run is so good. You should see what they when they do it sideways. They can parry you. Did not know that. I've really fought these guys before. I kind of just usually run past them. None of it's realistic. Plus, I really don't like sci-fi. You know? Fucking hate standard sci-fi. I prefer us getting there through generational ships, and there is no faster than light subspace wormholes. We just have to get there normally. Or we just don't get there at all. It's just out of our reach. It's too far. That's much more interesting. Two. Where? Oh yeah! The fucking Havel helm prevents me from being headshot. He literally stuck an arrow in my head and I didn't stagger. Warthogs. These are the drone versions of the pig fighters. Yeah, but you can't control where they go. And not on a level that... There's a guy in that tent. Oh, there we go. I wonder if it just reduced... No, it also was just... What?! I was standing behind him? Is this Dark Souls 3? Especially not on a level of a spacecraft. It's just like a lot of sci-fi is very boring. Sci-fi is like, to write proper sci-fi, you have to write it like it's a zombie apocalypse, right? You have to focus more on the characters and the dealings of the characters, because technology just solves any issue, and that's the entire point of sci-fi. Like, there are some Star Trek episodes where they're trapped on a planet and don't have their technology, and that's why those episodes fucking exist. But otherwise, the whole point of sci-fi is technology fixes every problem. Oh, he's not dead. I really need to get this one. I prefer something like The Martian, like I've said before. That's a lot. I don't remember what is in this chest. Ah, that's probably one. Because it's a mimic. Staff of Wisdom. Ah, it's this one. This is the best staff in the fucking game. Fallout is good. That's like a more post-apocalyptic sci-fi. That's like sort of rustic sci-fi is how I describe it. This is the best catalyst staff in the game. It's very powerful for a magic build, which we will be one day. We will be a magic build. Basically, as soon as we kill the Duke's Fraser and get to the fucking King's Castle so we can go into the dark, we will be a magic build as soon as that happens, because we will have like 90 fucking bonfire acidics. We'll have a lot. There's a place in the game, little place you can go to that is just... Oh yeah, the boulder. That is just bonfire acidic heaven. Every enemy has a really good chance of dropping fucking a shitload of bonfire acidics. Place looks awful. Flame butterflies, nice stuff. Rustic sci-fi can be good if it's pulled off properly, like Osmonaut, I believe it is, the game made by the guys who made Neo Scavenger. That looks good. Or like Alien, that can be okay. It actually does that. Now, we can technically kill the boss right here. I do have a basic knowledge of it, but I don't have like the books or anything. We can't technically kill the boss right. Where the fuck is she? She's just... I have not. I have done very little watching recently. I've been playing a shitload of BG3, and that's all I've kind of been doing outside of streaming. Although, I have been thinking about watching through something, and that's probably one of them. Does he actually have the, he does. I don't know where she is. She's normally supposed to harass me right now. I'm normally supposed to be harassed by the Duke's Fraser when I come to this little place. Huh. There they are, the hatchlings. Spiders. Hope you're not afraid of them. Hope you're not afraid of spiders. As soon as you open this fucking chest. They all assault you at once. They're more related to crabs than spiders by the look of them. Whoops. I've been swinging this weapon around a little bit too much. There we go. Spider. We've already discussed Demon Slayer on the channel now, haven't we? Heavy Bolt. It was during the 12-hour stream. Here's the most useless boss in the game, by the way, if you were wondering. This is the actual easiest boss in the entire game. It's almost impossible to die. It's just a group of people and a dude in the middle. Take out the clerics for convenience. Can't be healed if you're fucking dead. The pews provide so much cover. And if you need more cover, then you can just go behind a fucking shield or something. It's literally just these guys. This is the entire game. There's no, like, secret to it. It's just a room over enemies. Here's the last congregator. Oh, there it is. Go back in a second. Alright, that's the boss. That's the boss. Blood moons. Pasta casserole. With extra cheese and extra sauce. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. I have sinned, Father. Will you forgive me? Hold on. We do actually need to clear our sin. Because we have sinned. Ooh, barbecue, BBQ, pizza.
Seems to be bothering you.
Alright.
Yes, I can tell. You have doubts, but I am regret together.
So we need to...
But if now you seek...
ask for pardon.
Your sin, Myuu.
There we go. That way players will not come and invade us. They will frequently if we don't do that.
We must know.
No, because he is very useful. Ah, bonfire acidic. Let me go grind. I need to grind. We just found fuel for my fire. He's useful though. When we kill an NPC, when we kill a non-threatening, friendly NPC, right? Which we have done, we gain something called a sin. And if we sin enough, players who are part of a zealous religion will come and invade our world because we are a sinner. And they will invade you a lot. Now let me feel my addiction. Something like that. Speaking of, let me strip naked real quick. Where is it? It is. Probably. It doesn't matter. Alright. This, burn, yes, there. New game +6, baby! Let's go! Let's go. These next levels are going into my endurance so I can equip the full Havel set. How many times do you think I'm gonna take? I'm thinking I might be able to do this in my first. Combos are the worst. Oh. Oh, I don't like when he does that. He goes into the fire intentionally. No! What? I know I rolled through that. I know I rolled through that. Oh well. I knew I rolled the wrong way though. I knew I rolled the wrong way. Huh? Oh, never had a job. Never had it. You don't want to roll too far to his right when he grabs. I have all my rings up properly. I do, yes. Well, honestly, we can replace the dragon ring with something. There's nothing here that would help us, though. See? Don't want to do that. I may have to make sure I was as far to the right as possible. Oh. Oh. was a little bit early. Oh. Get as far from this place. This is actually a bad position if he uses his burst attack. Two attempts. Two attempts. All the souls I ever wanted. Yeah, I got a bad grab on that that first attempt. Rarely get hit by that grab, but rolling right, just his hitbox extends really far to the right. Rolling right's not what you want to do. Nothing! Much like life itself. There, in exchange, I'll give Kage. Oh.
Bearer of sea less.
Level up. Wow, we are not getting a whole lot from that anymore. Yikes. Makes me want to put it into intelligence. Oh well. Once we get to the right place. Oh yeah, what happened? 09, that's not really Yeah, dogs do that in the fucking spring. So cats. My cat doesn't do it because he doesn't go outside, but cats do that and dogs do that in the spring. My face hurts there. Their ears just become cesspools of bacteria. Dogs would be like that sometimes. Damn statues. That's pretty important, yeah. What do you think? I think we just go. Yeah, we just continue on our way. Let's go to the Duke's Deer Fraser. Let's go to the Duke's Deer Fraser. Alright, so see this fucking hole right here? I think he'll just run off the edge. See this hole right here? This hole is actually quite important. It does a lot. There's a lot of very powerful items here. Simultaneously, however, there is a lot of very powerful enemies here. The place is basically a death trap. I don't think you can make that. I'm just gonna throw myself into it. This place is basically a death trap. Husky. Huskies. Let's get some. Hold on, give me a moment. My roommate was telling me that he might need some help later. And so he just came back to get the rest of the crap. This one seems to be broken. That's the case then. Hey, Titanite chunk. That's actually useful to us. Alright. Alright. So, like I was saying... They are hyper drama queens, though. That is indeed true. How do I get... Okay, so up here from there. Wow, that follows you. This, like I said, this hole is a death trap. There are mages completely surrounding it. There's a ton of spiders in it. There's a lot of very good items in here, though, that you're gonna get. I think fucking Bowman Gee pops up. There's one of these things. His eyes popped out. There's that red thing right there. Bowman Gee shows up. Behind us. So do the spiders. There's a spider person there. Person who's been abducted and possessed by a spider. There's Bowman Gee. 4 mages in total. The spiders will web you. There's an invasion. Yes, the mages can hit you from inside. I will put the man who's possessed by a spider up. Heal that, I knew it was coming. There's a spider dug into his back, as you can see. He's controlling him. There we go. The mages can't touch any of them. Ah! Oh my god, we got one. Nice. That's a rare drop. We got his semi-auto crossbow. An extremely rare rapid-fire crossbow. Fires 3 successive bolts, inflicts heavy damage by making all 3 shots count. Unfortunately, no, we can't touch many of them. However, we can touch that if we are careful. That thing drops some good loot. Red ones are a lot more no. There we are. That says safety, doesn't it? That ain't that. Okay. The reason we came here. This guy. Girl. Whatever. This is one of the creatures that escaped the Painted World back in Anor Londo.
Oh, we meet again, kind traveler. This in your eye. Normally,
They...
I might.
trade with them. They give us this stuff. They give us boss weapons. Every time you want to come here, you gotta do this. An ultra great sword symbolizing guardianship over the undead crypt. Steep in darkness. You can also buy certain weapons from them. And certain spells like ball control. And infinite hell butterflies. Yeah, I know, Rin. Fucking Dark Souls 2 is peak. This is my favorite Souls game, right? This is my favorite Souls game by far. Many people call me tasteless for saying that, but I love this one. It's this and Elden Ring, man. Let's get out of this fucking hole. Probably. We have to go and beat the Duke's dear Frasier. And I think that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. Let's go, Rin. Rico, let's go. I gotta get this though. Inside, I forget what's in this. The Crescent Axe and Soul Vortex are the most useless spells in the entire game. Especially for us, considering our current build. Place is buried. Titanite chunk, very nice. We need another one of those. Now that we're out of there. Go. Oh, it's the poisonous spiders. Some of them will have poison on their hips. Tips. Yep. Four chips. That's like that. An hour. Okay. We have large Titanite shard. This place is all Titanite. Hell, there's a Titanite mine right over there. Oh, I didn't know you can get to the back of these things. Spiders taste like... Spiders taste like mustard. Huh? I can drop something? Oh, there's Titanite shard. That makes sense. Spiders taste like mustard. A lot of insects taste like mustard. There is something behind me. There we go. Let me release the sand from this room. Lock eyes. That be the case. Let's go through here then. This is the spider's cavern specifically. Forget what is this way. I completely forgot. Ah. Spiders. Yep. I think there's a bonfire up ahead. Not too sure. Let me heal real quick. I don't remember if there's a bonfire. Don't have firebolt. Actually, I think I can use it if I bought it, because pyromancies don't require stats in this game. I think the right door is the one we want to go through first, because there actually is something in here. The left door is the way to go. Hello, sir. Let me just... Now that he knows his place. His pickaxe does a lot of damage, to be careful of him. It fucking hurts. 3 homeward bones, what I like to see. Soul of a hero and gold pines. Now that's actually useful. I'm thinking, do we really want to... Oops, sorry. Oh, still hit. What an ass. Alright. Let's switch to our other weapon. If it was Niho, he would instantly kill me right there. Ah? Yes. Fully healing up before we go into the boss. There's not a whole lot of use for a shield in this boss, so I'll be unequipping it and equipping the Dragon's Tooth. This area has always felt mysterious to me, you know? This web is fucking fun. Everything comes out. And if you have not noticed, my movement speed is in fact slowed down while I stand on that web. Dead. Well, yes, kind of. Yes, kind of. Spider silk by itself is not necessarily flammable. The silk part of it's not flammable, it's just the chemical that the spider uses in its body to make the webbing is flammable. So, and the silk is covered in the stuff. Also, you know, it's a fabric, so it burns. Light is on a torch, burn the web, partly because these are not spiders, they're fucking crabs. They look like crabs. Speaking of things, who is this? Okay. Sure, come on. We don't need a fucking thing in this fight. We don't need a shield. We're gonna fight the queen spider with a big ass lightning hammer. Sure, plenty large enough. Hello, Duke's dear Fraser. Those are the web attacks. Do not get hit by the web attacks, you only lose a part of yourself. I need more stamina. It's just something I need really badly. I am constantly running out of stamina. Second dragon ring release. That's it. I need more stamina. I think I'm gonna pump my stamina to 50. Because I am just using weapons that constantly drain it non-stop. Alright, time to run all the way back. I do remember, though, there is a bonfire in there somewhere. But it doesn't matter. Can I get this? Alright, what's up, man? Oh, he isn't here, that's right. Charcoal, pine, resin. Alright. Torch, another one. So we're dead. A night chunk, very nice. That's very useful for our purposes. There we are. Now I think we can just run through here and craft a bunch of this stuff. Yep. As you can hear, we are constantly being damaged while we stand and move on this. If we stand still, we don't take damage. Don't worry about that. Flame butterfly, very nice. See, if we don't move, we don't take any damage. Alright, let's get back to this. How are you not dead in one strike? I really gotta upgrade my weapons more. I feel like I'm doing no damage to anything. Where? There it is. Oh yeah, it's Darksouls 2. So we did. No, I think there's a bonfire in here somewhere, but it won't matter. I'll just go in there, kill the spiderlings first. Oh, it did its combo. Very nice. Don't see that too often. I'm baiting you, so you get baited? Yes, you will. Get baited. So you beat this boss. If you're wondering why I'm attacking it solely in the head, it's because you can only kill it by hitting it solely in the head. Its skeleton is just too strong otherwise. That's the scary attack right there. And that's the end of the Duke's there for a job. And now time to watch this weird shit happen. That spider was harnessing the power of this giant dragon. Oh, hi, fellas. Oh, you're not dead. He must be left with like 30 hit points. 28. That was the Duke's Dear Frasier. Now time to kill the Duke. Oh, speaking of. There's the next Soul of the Iron King. Soul of the Lost Sinner. Soul of the Duke's Dear Frasier. Now what we can do with this soul, we can go up to this dragon and examine it. And that will get rid of... There we go. That will get rid of this whole... that will get rid of this whole area on the map, and it will light everything we need it to. So now I believe we can go to the King's Castle. This is... the Duke. The one whose wife, quote unquote, we just fought. You notice he's wearing similar garb to the shopkeeper in Majula. Hello, Duke. Pretty weak, as you can see. He's very weak. He can't even take like a few punches from us. I'm gonna backstab. That gives us the Dark Quartz Key, the Fragmented Bjorn Branch, and the Bright Stone Key. And now we explode.
Accept the fate of your ilk and face the trials that await you. Unless you have already joined the Crestfallen. Young Hollow, there are but two paths. Inherit the order of this world, or destroy it. Only a true monk can make such a choice. Very few indeed have come even this far. And yet your journey is far from over. Outgrown Hollow, have you what it takes? Truly? Young Hollow, seek after Fenrir. He who almost became a true monk.
We'll get to there. We'll get there in a long time. We'll get there in a long time.
Fledgling Hollow, may we meet again?
There we are. With that, we've only got a couple more things we have to do. We do want to return to the Farfire, though. So, now that we have done that, we have linked the final fire. And soon we will be heading to the castle.
Even more flames have appeared.
Indeed they have.
I don't know what causes it. Did you? I don't know. It was, but it was.
So this is the continent, and you see we have linked 4 flames. 4 lovely flames have been linked. Four lovely flames now burn. There is still much to do at Brightstone, though, so let's go back. Starting at the church. Starting at the church. You see that place right over there? There's a very tricky jump to get to a bonfire that's in a bit of a convenient position for the guy who trades us souls for everything. The turn radius with this weapon isn't that good. I thought that orb was a soul coming to me. I thought he died somehow. Even now that we are here, you can just be very carefully kind of shimmy, 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 shimmy. Shimmy, 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 shimmy. There we go. Off the side here. Shimmying off the side will bring us to this nice little fucking hole in the ground. I need to be just in range of my weapon to kill these guys in one shot. And this hole, as you would think, is full of spiders. Oh. Unfortunate. Good luck. I hear that place is full of crime. No wonder. Alright. By the way, if you're wondering what this does, if we burn a human effigy, it just prevents players from invading us, but we gotta burn one at every single fire to not get invaded. I said, good luck then. I hear though that place is full of crime. Anyways. That's what this place is. We can continue through here. I believe there's literally just like a spider in here. Yeah, and that's it. There's just a spider in the closet. The guy's not here yet, because I let Kate live. We should have blown his doors down. Isn't it crazy how their eyes swelled up so much they popped out? Anyways. not the bright stone key in that case. I know the bright stone key goes over here, though. Shimmy, shimmy, shee, shimmy, shee. Hello, fellas. Faulty design. I almost just got fucking tuned on by this spider. If it wasn't for my iframes doing the opening animation for the door, I would be very slow right now. I'm very annoyed. Oh my god, there's more of them! I literally killed the thing making you. Why are there so many? Alright, now this... You can probably guess what this is by all the fucking bloodstains around it. That's about right. Ah, no, it's only a mimic in New Game Plus. Okay. Wasted a lightning paste there. There we go. Black Knight's Ultra Greatsword. See, you wanted a fireball, right? There's Great Fireball. The Black Knight's Ultra Greatsword. Homeward bow. Training quite hard out. So the Black Knight's Ultra Greatsword is a twinkling weapon, so we probably won't be using it. But it is a very big and requires a little bit of faith to use. However, it hurts a lot. But that is of no importance to us. Alright, after that... we need to get the King's Ring. It kind of does, yes. It's the Black Knight's Ultra Greatsword from the first game, but it is a faith weapon and a flame weapon for some reason. We go up through here, I believe. These monkeys stink, don't go near them. They will fucking harass the shit out of you with this hippopotamus. Hell no, those fucking monkeys are more dangerous than this guy is. He sat on me. That's a rare attack. I've only seen him do that with these monkeys will guard this pond of junk. No, I believe he will attack me now. Yeah, see, he gives me petrification and blue. If that petrification bar fills up all the way, I just turn into a statue and die instantly. Up through here is this. Most importantly, this man right here. Now, we can't get in here yet. We have to present the symbol of the king. But we wanted to kill that guy, just so I can show you guys where we will be going once we get the ring. Right now, I do believe all we have to do now is just go to the fucking castle. Yeah, we just kind of head out to the castle now. Alrighty then. Look at this, look how fucking stupid their run is. I'm trying to bait him into it, come on. Fly your sword. See that shit? See that shit? I don't know what's wrong with him, he just does that. Show the door your channel logo. The symbol of the king. God, I have to be the biggest egotist in the world. Wow. He blocked it. Motherfucker. Luckily enough, my armor can just take that. Yeah, he tried to parry, but he missed. Falcon helm. These are falconers, but they don't have their falcons. So they're just kind of ers. Onward to the castle. We must save the land from the fire that's burning. I believe this is a soul of a great hero. By the way, that's not another player, that's a guy. Nice fucking try, asshole. I know your fucking play. That's another player. See how similar they are? Yeah, the game will trick you with that shit. Dragon Crest's axe. Which one is this? It's this one. No. Great axe. Oh, it's this one. It's the weird one with lightning damage on it. Well, that makes sense. Dragons are vulnerable to lightning. That's the final DLC right there. We're not going into that yet. That's a fucking nightmare. That DLC is a nightmare. This is a soul of a great hero right over here. Oh, it's just a soul over here. Oh, damn. Quite something ahead. Someone got this far but was crushed by these ruins. As we know, gravity is the ultimate form of destruction, yes. Back. Well, nice to hear that everything's going well. Still can't lock onto these motherfuckers. Sip. Fuck you. I try to use the shield as like a pseudo lock-on. See how similar players are to them? Okay. Back in the day when this game had a massive online community, I used to scare people by dressing like one of those guys. Because if you can see their shadow, they can see yours. I used to dress as one of those guys, go around and scare people by swinging my blade at them. Used to be funny as fuck. Why did it start raining suddenly? I have no idea. These guys have lightning bolts. Gotta save the durability on my weapon. Beating death with a shield. Oh, we got about a little bit under an hour left. Spring Lake Castle. Titanite chunk. Titanite slut. Hello, Emerald Herald.
This castle is isolated, but nonetheless you must forge on to bring an end to your journey and mine.
Alright, she's not gonna warn us about what's up ahead, though. Huh? I don't know. Depends on the god that I'm fighting. Maybe a cultist for a different deity. Maybe I play a cultist of Hast, you know? That would be fun. A cultist of Haster would be fun, because I'm just allied against any other cult of any kind of any other god. Because that's like their whole thing. The Emerald Herald does not warn me about it. Giant elephant. Not quite, no. Or did I? Now you can actually bring them back to the Emerald Herald, and if they hit her, she will die. Why I'm going back up now, because if she dies, we just can't level up anymore. Nah, that's not how my balance work. I need some serious. I need to take like 60 milligrams of laxatives daily if I wanted to do that. Been that way since I was born. Let's go. Now that that's done, I believe there was a secret room on the left and a whole bunch of new mechanics up ahead. There's a whole bunch of new mechanics right up ahead. So the first new mechanic is this. We gotta feed souls to these statues to then open. We know we do not get the souls if we do that. I need to swap weapons. Fuck, be back home. These guys, if you go fucking near them, some of them will jump to life. Yeah, like that. Some of them are already dead. They've petrified too long. Some of them will jump to life. Oh, I am staggered. He fucking blocked. That's the first time I've seen that NPC do that. Thief roadside attraction owner. I see, I see. Right here? No, it's on the other one. It's on the other one. Huh? Yeah, this is another dead end. We don't actually know why this is here. Over here, we have a chest. Not a mimic. Not yet, anyways. Eventually, all chests just become mimics. Not all of them, but most of them. Great combustion and another fire seed. Well, if we wanted to be a pyromancer, we very easily could be. Any of you alive? Yes, you are. Off the fucking mess. Now, this guy, right in here, this ghost right up here. This guy is a very interesting NPC. He has most of the New Game Plus content with him. Hey, that guy's wielding his Y-hander.
Who are you?
He sells Wrath of the Gods, which is the highest DPS spell in the entire game. There's a lot of dialogue to go through.
The Queen. Who are?
As you can see, he forgets us every time, but he will eventually open up his shop to us. And he sells some very important stuff. He sells infinite repair powder, he sells a lot of very important herbs, he sells various different artifacts, he sells a very important ring. He sells a +1 ring. But most importantly, he sells a Flamberg, a lance, and then on New Game Plus 6, I believe, or New Game Plus 3, he will sell Wrath of the Gods, which is the only way to get the item, the spell. Wrath of the Gods is the highest DPS spell in the game. It is a form of impulse, I believe it is, or rejection, or whichever one it is. And it is just a big boom. It's just a big shockwave you send out and destroy everything. It is raining very hard where I am. Very hard. 2 of these guys. I think the third one just unfroze behind me. Yes, it did. Oh, that's a rare one. That's a rare attack. I think another one just popped up. No, it was just a lightning effect. You got any rain recently, Draco? Mm-hmm. Oh, I've heard about that monkey with a fish body. People claim that used to be that's a mermaid. I've heard about that. This is the way for us to go. On the other side, ow. Hello, sir. He has like massive shield bounce on us because of what our shield is. I think it would have been slower for me to backstab him there. Yeah, it would have been really weird if there was a mimic in this room. Sublime bone dust. We must get to the required area quickly. I'd probably play as a cult member of Haskell. Hearing that there was, you know, members of another cult nearby. here we are, the next bonfire. Now, to tell you the truth, we can basically beat the game right now. We need to go into the crypt, get the King's Ring, and then literally down here is the door to the end of the game. And we're about to get the King's Ring. We can just beat the game right now. It will be very difficult for us to do that, because Throne Watcher and Throne Defender are basically the most powerful bosses in the entire game. Right next to maybe the Sisters of the Dark. But that's it. It would be very difficult for us to beat them, but we could. But I'm not interested in any of that bullshit. To tell you the truth, we're interested more in this room right here. Because in this far corner of this room, through this door, is a little place that is magic. We can actually see anything. Forgot you have to turn on the lights yourself. Ah, I went to the wrong door. I'm also stuck. I'll just go. Is that the right door? No, that's the wrong door. There is a sentinel in there, though, which is good. You know, I've only seen... No, I've watched all the Gravity Falls. I just don't remember any of it. It's good, though. Gravity Falls is very good. These are sentinels. Wow. I need to upgrade my armor. Also probably my weapon. Or, you know what I could do? I could take the stronger method out. And equip the big stick. They die. These are stone soldiers specifically. They die really fast. From bludgeoning damage because they're made out of stone. I think that was the door to the left opening up. Yes, it was. Alright. See that dent in the floor right there? Or that hole? We want to jump down through this. Helm is down through this hole after lighting this fire. Through here is the old man.
We meet again. You have the look. I am Dark Diver Grandar.
Seeker of the Dark, Giver of Dark. If you seek true dark, I will grant it to you as much as you desire.
Well,
and then,
is
dark what you wish for? Yes, I wish to be dark. I wish to be an edgelord. Steal from the mob organization, leaving the calling card. Other groups there. Abyssal Seal entered covenant. There it is, Draco. Now, if we talk to this guy right here, he sells 10 bonfire acidics, baby! Fuck yeah! He also sells a whole bunch of hexes, which we'll get into later, but most importantly, 10 bonfire acidics. But that's not the best part. We can jump in here. Welcome to the Abyss, Draco. Remember Manus? This is what's left of his home. First, we gotta kill ourselves so we don't waste the portal. This is what's left of his home. His pieces became women and split across the land, becoming the Sisters of the Dark. While his home remained here. This is the Old Abyss. You know what time it is, Draco? That's fucking right, it's the rapier party hour where we spend all 10 of these goddamn fucking... Oh, all 8 of them. Yes, they are very much attractive. I personally like the Sister of Frost myself the most. As she is very solemnly, almost sexy, and I don't know what the word is. Something along those lines. Very, not mysterious. Simple. Very simple. They're all also 10 feet tall at a minimum, and extraordinarily powerful, which is way more attractive than any physical feature. Speaking of, I believe you sell your stuff. Yes, you sell infinite dimensions.
No.
I accidentally just did the fucking inventory glitch there. Oopsies. The rapier. Titanite slab, baby. Let's fucking go. I can feel it. My power is magnifying. Oh, yes. Let's go, Draco. Let's claim our souls. It is time for us to reclaim our souls. What is rightfully ours. This is New Game Plus 7, the hardest it will get. Let's go. A Wendigo. Just put a deer skull on an ape skeleton, and replace the feet with the feet of like a fucking, what do they call it? An ostrich. Doing an average of 500 or so now. Oh, that was bad. If he would have did a full combo there, I would have died. So I don't talk much during this, but even though I can do this like no hit, it's still a very difficult fight. No! No! God damn it! I got greedy. I did 3 stabs instead of 2 instinctually. I did 3 stabs instead of 2 instinctually. I made a mistake. Huh. Sure. You could take a skeleton, cover it in a bunch of clay and tar, and say it was a Pompeii victim. Someone just got grabbed. The person who was fighting him over there just got grabbed. If you're wondering why I take off all my clothes during this, it's just so my rolls are super long. Now, since we're fighting this guy so much, I might as well explain what's going on. See that guy on his shoulder? That guy? He's actually controlling this massive hunk of bodies. There we go. If you hit that guy on his shoulder, it does a fuckload of damage. It's like a big weak spot, but you have to have a very, very long weapon to do that. That's the entrance to the first DLC right over there. You have to have like a super long weapon to actually hit the guy on his shoulder. You have to have like the dark halberd. Hello, Emerald Herald. Give me a moment. Let me use my souls real quick. Okay. I'm gonna start with this. Megalodon tooth. I'm trying to think. Is there any other way I can optimize my channel? I can't think of one. Alrighty then, let's go. Hey, there's a bot! Alright, burn more bonfire sticks. All the torture we've ever wanted. It's everything we ever wanted, Draco. Misery. Torture. Souls. Everything we've ever wanted. I believe that will curse you. If you look at that guy on his shoulder, he actually does what the rotten is going to do before he does it. I knew it. I knew he was coming. Oh, I took a risk there by rolling to the right. There we go. Another one down. Like 200. That's like 4 levels. He did. He tried to snap me like a Kit Kat. That's what he does when he grabs you. He snaps you like a Kit Kat bar. This is how we are, Draco. This is what we do. We fight the rotten over and fucking over again. That Archdrake mace. I believe that's a dragon weapon. This is what we do, Draco. This is who we are. We're fucking gooners when it comes to this shit, man. Pharaoh's Luckstone. Let's go. Honestly, that's probably... Speaking of Kage, what you doing? He's asleep next to his treat he hasn't eaten yet. He's probably good. I only have 2 left. No! Not the Kit Kat bar! I wish I had, Lacrity. Lacrity would really help with that, because that's the only attack that's really getting me. Lacrity is a move that just, if you die, you're left at 1 hit point. That's all it does. Oh. 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 You can get behind him like that, it works well. You can also, sever his right arm. Or his left arm. You can sever his left arm. 600, okay. If you attack his right arm enough, it'll come off. I'm very vulnerable right now. There we go. Come on, come on. Oh! I hate that attack because he also gets damage resistance when he does it. He gets a 90% damage resistance. Now, if he uses Dark Blade right now, I'm gonna say. If he used Dark Blade right there, I'd be, holy fuck. Dark Burst is okay, though. We take that. Use Dark Blade. Another Dark Burst. He's whipping out all of his ultimates. There's another! Yeah, boy! Alright. Okay, Brian Buchanan. Hey, okay. Hold on, let me go pick him up. Oh, baby. You got really big ears. He's happy. He's very happy. He's in my hands right now. And he's very happy. Let me put him back. Alright. What type would he eat? He would probably eat black licorice.
There. Less.
Alright, we're officially a sorcerer now. So that means we can go here. The bootleg inn. 25 is when you officially become a sorcerer by the game's code. Let me move this. There we go. Hello, sir. Purrple. Pathetic creatures.
I
Sense
sense
power.
Very well. From this day, I am Carillion.
You should be my new people.
Carillion, no.
By the sorcerer's staff. The shortened spellcasting time is very important. Most importantly, we can buy these. Not buy it 11 times. There we go. Definitely sour. Sour candy. Like green apple. A little tiny rainstorm going overhead makes me feel so comfortable. Alrighty then. Here we go again. Who's ready to farm some more souls? Sour and spicy, probably. For him? Certainly. He's grooming himself right now. There we are. Go. Another Ferris Lockstone. Easy. Make it a chibi cat face. There you are. Yeah, kind of like that. I could put you over chatting. Well, quite frankly, anything this guy does murders me, so... Not exactly hard to die. Bonfire settings. Because he's actually vulnerable to thrusting damage and lightning damage. That's why this setup works so well against him. But I don't actually know why he is vulnerable to thrusting damage. You think he would be resistant to it? Look how fucking big he is. I rolled at the last second on that second. I'll just see if I can get more stamina. That was my fault. I attacked when I shouldn't have. Well, I think that's a good place to end stream. I think that's a good place to end stream. The next time you see this character, he might be a little bit different. I'll see you all later. I have to go now. I'm starving hungry. Goodbye, everyone.